I have this Cub Cadet XT1 Enduro series. The carburetor is surging. I've taken it apart twice and it's down inside the carburetor, so I'm going to swap out the carburetor with a new one. Stick around and I'll show you how it's done. I need to come around to this side, raise the hood. Once you got the hood up, come over here and unplug that plug right there. It goes to the lights. Now go ahead and lift this up and get it out of your way. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the breather cover off. This is where the filter is and the carburetor. Now I'll go ahead and take these two 10mm nuts off, and right up here there's another bolt. Now the two nuts and the bolt are off. All you have to do is take this hose right here out, just slide this off. This hose, just leave it hooked up, put it up on top of the motor, no big deal. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this line off with this little pair of pliers. I need to unplug this. This goes to the solenoid. There's a little clip right there. Just pull it right out. I gotta take this linkage off and this linkage. Let's go ahead and remove the gas line. It should pull right off because I've had it off a couple times already. Now I'll go ahead and pull this off. And we'll go ahead and unhook this spring right here. Get it out of the way. Now I should be able to just tilt this, get it out of the way, and tilt that. Now be aware, gas is going to come out of your carburetor. I just want to show you on this carburetor, they fixed it to where you really can't make adjustments other than the idle right here, because you got a Welch plug there. And then you got another plug right here, and there's no adjustments on either one of these. And if there were adjustments on it, this carburetor could probably be adjusted to keep working much longer, but they've made them so they have to be either torn apart or replaced, because it's cheaper to replace the carburetor than it is for somebody to tear this apart and fix it. Here's the new carburetor. It's made the same, but it's a little bit different. The Welch plug here and the Welch plug here, still in there, look a little different. The solenoid on the other one plugs in straight in. This one comes up from underneath. Still should work the same. So I'll go ahead and put this on and we'll see how it runs. If you go to the internet, you can go to Parts Tree. Go over here and put in the model number of your tractor or mower, which that's the one I'm working on. It'll be this very first one. Click on it. It'll give you all the schematics of the engine. Here's the carburetor. Now if you look down here, this carburetor shows not available. So what I do is grab this number right here and I'll copy it. Then what I'll do is I'll go to Amazon. Once you get to Amazon, just go up here in the search bar, paste in the model number. And it's right here, so go ahead and click it. You can also get in here where it says kit with gaskets, but just click that one right there and you can go down through here and see all the carburetors that you need. Now don't take the first one you see. You need to look down through here and see, now that one will work. That's a 95S, same numbers. If you go on down and look at these other ones that are cheaper, you still got to look at that number to make sure that number matches up, and kind of look at the carburetor, make sure the carburetor looks the same, because here's a nice cheap one. I didn't get to buy this one. I ended up buying this one up here. But you got to look at the horsepower as well. Check out all the descriptions before you order your carburetor. You want to make sure you get the right one the first time. As you can see, the differences in those Welch plugs that I was showing you earlier. So now what I got to do with this old carburetor is I got to take this out And all I really have to do is squeeze the bottoms together. Okay, here's the new carburetor. Here's that little plug that I took out, and I'm going to just take it and put it right down inside here. Because that right there is like a, oh, I want to call it a sleeve or a bushing. Probably more like a bushing to keep it from wearing out. Now what I'm going to do is take this little spring right here, and I'm going to hook it up first. I'm going to hook it up to this hole right here. And put it right in there. Just like that. I'm going to take this, put it in there like that. Take the other one, put it in there like that. Now, so hook it right back in here. The exact same way that the old one came off. Now we'll go ahead and hook the gas line back up. Right there. I'm going to go ahead and plug this up, but it's going to be coming from underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in there just like this and push it straight up. I don't know what this here is for. It was already on there when I started working on the tractor. Now that that's taken care of, I will put my gas line clamp back on, unhook my hose. This is the new gasket. As you can see, that little cutout right there, it goes right here. It goes on just like that. Go ahead, orientate this to where it goes on, and it should go on just like this. Line these here up. Make sure the top's good. Hook this up, and now I'll bolt it down. Because these two nuts back on, I got the air hose on. I got this bolt back in up here. Only thing I got to do now is put the air box and the filter on. Air box is a little tricky. You got this down here. You got to make sure it goes in the right place, and this top one as well. It can be aggravating to get it on, but after you get used to it, it's no big deal. Now for the big test. Even though this carburetor is brand new, now let's see if it works. Carburetor works, so I'm going to go ahead and put the hood back on it. See those two bumps right there? They'll go on there just like this. Just sit them right down on there. You probably can't see, but once you sit them on there, you just push it down, close it, and now it's not going nowhere. Don't forget to plug your lights back up. Take this top one and this bottom one, put it in there and just snap it. As you can see the latch, it will latch together. I hope this helps. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share with friends. Thanks for watching.